Hi there, my name's Annie, and I'm going to read your tarot today. So, let's start over here with the Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? This card is clarified by the Judgment card, and so this gives me the feeling of like judgment is like, when you look back to yourself and your decisions. How are you being called to step up and lead? Your past experiences, how has that gotten you here? And what and how are you going to step up? Actually, let's go here. Then we have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Enough said. But journey possibly in a physical sense, so like literally traveling somewhere else. It does appear that there may be like a body of water that you are traveling over. And these were the next two cards, the Princess of Cups and Share Your Voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression, which really gives the sense of like, we have been this princess, kind of held up in feeling our emotions, but it's time to start sharing with the rest of the world, and being open. Coming out of the cave, starting to share your voice and your opinions and what you believe in, and how you express yourself. The card I had in the middle is the Two of Cups, which talks about a really balanced kind of energy. It talks about counterparts for sure, but it talks about truly like this good balance, This is like flip the card in half and it's even on either end. Where are you being called to journey to? Perhaps with this person, to this person. And then these two cards, we'll start with the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Again, I think about like this is kind of in the middle of all of these things. So, like this is like the main theme. So like, is this part of this? I think so. The Knight of Cups is to clarify this. So it's like, like somebody is presenting an offer to you too, and we are going to gather with our soul tribe. Other soul tribe members, people who get you. And then we have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? With the Two of Swords. So it's like you have been indecisive about something. 3 And if you knew that you would be supported in whichever path that you wanted, what would you do? Trust that path. Like, don't, like we gotta move forward. If there was no issue, if everything would work out perfectly, what would you do? What would the path be? Take a look in the mirror. Do a little bit of reflection on how you are being called to step up and lead. How you can be a part. Trust your intuition on this one too. And any of your spirit guides. Perhaps some meditation would help. Just a little bit of reflection. And with this, where are you being called to journey to? Like, what is this next kind of phase? I think you probably know, but it's like you're here and we're gonna travel and get through that next pathway so that this can now happen. Us, or whoever this Princess of Cups may have been, who has been sheltered a little bit, comes out of the cave and starts to share their voice, to express themselves, to talk about injustices and causes that they believe in. And then we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe, this Knight of Cups on its way in. Same with your Soul Tribe. But trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? To help you with this impasse, where you haven't been able to move forward. If you knew that everything would work out just perfectly, what would you do? It's like a lot of these same pathways. And the Two of Cups talks about a great balanced energy. Perhaps this... What would you do if you knew everything was going to work out as you go on this journey? Start to speak up, share your voice, and trust your intuition. Thanks so much for spending this time with me today.